What if a place could hold both an ocean and a prayer in the same breath? A shore where Rama is said to have stood, a temple where Shiva is worshipped as if the whole sea were a libation. People come here to say goodbye, to finish promises made in Kashi, to ask for peace for the living and the dead. This is Rameswaram. Rameswaram is a sacred island town in Tamil Nadu on the Pamban Island between mainland India and Sri Lanka. The main shrine is Arulmigu Ramanatha Swami Temple, one of the 12 Jyotirlingas and part of the Chardham. The town faces the Bay of Bengal. The beach in front of the temple is Agni Theertham, the starting point for most rituals. The Aithihyam is that after the war in Lanka, Sri Rama returned and sought to atone for the sin of killing Ravana, a Brahmin by birth. He worshipped Shiva here and established a Linga. There are 2 Lingams revered in the temple. Ramalingam, said to be fashioned from sand by Sita when the sacred stone from the north was delayed, and Vishwalingam, brought by Hanuman from Kashi. Tradition says darshan is first offered to Vishwalingam out of respect for Kashi, then to Ramalingam, symbolically linking Kashi Rameswaram. Why people come to Rameswaram for after death or Pitru rites? Rameswaram is considered Tirtharaja for Pitru karmas, rites for ancestors, asthi visarjan or immersion of ashes, tarpanam, pindadhan, shraddha. The belief is that performing these on this shore, then worshipping Shiva inside, eases the journey of the departed souls and removes Pitru dosha, that is, ancestral affliction, from the family. Many complete a Kashi Rameswaram circuit, prayers for liberation, that is Moksha, at Kashi or Manikarnika Ganga, then Snana and Pujas in Rameswaram to close the circle. The temple and the 22 Theerthams. Ramanatha Swami Temple is classic Dravidian architecture and is famed for its long pillared corridors, among the longest in India. Inside the temple complex are 22 sacred wells, Theerthams, with distinct names and legends. Traditional sequence are: first you take a sea bath at Agni Theertham, that is a shore outside the East Gopuram. Then enter temple in wet, modest clothing if you follow the traditional way. Draw water from each of the 22 wells poured by temple staff over your head or shoulders, light ritual pours. Then change into dry cloths, then proceed for Shiva Darshan and Abhishek or Archana. So each well is considered to wash a different kind of karma or affliction. So if you're visiting, don't worry about memorizing. The temple guides or officials will lead you in order. Now let's talk about the rituals, how it's actually done. At Rameswaram, 3 main rites are performed, all beginning at Agni Theertham, the sea in front of the temple. First one is ash immersion, that is asthi visarjan. Families bring the ashes of the departed. After taking a sacred dip, Setu Snan, they perform a brief sankalpa with a priest, speak the ancestor's name and wish, then immerse the ashes while offering water mixed with black sesame and prayers. A short tarpanam libation may follow. Most then enter the temple, bathe in the 22 Theerthams, and offer a Shiva Abhishekam for peace to the soul, closing with simple annadhanam, that is feeding to the poor. As the next ritual comes Pitru Karma, that is Shraddha or Pindadan. For those who have already immersed ashes elsewhere, symbolic offerings of rice balls, Pinda, and water, Tarpanam, are made on the shore. Then comes the sea dip, the 22 Theerthams and worship of Ramanatha Swami and Parvadavardhani Devi for ancestral blessings. If advised by astrologers, people perform Pitru Shanti, Narayana Bhali or Rudra Abhisheka or Navagraha Shanti inside the temple complex. Always book these through official temple counters or recognized months, never through touts. Patients say Kashi first for moksha seeking prayers, Rameswaram second to complete atonement and seal blessings. Others, especially in South India, do Rameswaram now and plan for Kashi later. Spirit of the practice is that water of Ganga meets water of the sea. That's mind, that's by Kashi, and surrender at Rameswaram. If you have already done Kashi, bring a small vial of Ganga water. Many like to offer it to Rameswaram during Abhishekam. Beyond the temple, we have Dhanushkodi, the ghost town at the island's tip, swept by the 1964's cyclone. It has the sea on both sides and surreal skies. Then we have the Ram Setu or Adam's Bridge viewpoint. You can't access the formation itself, but locals show vantage spots. So there is a myth versus science here gracefully represented. Devotees see Rama's bridge. Geologists described natural sandbars or coral formations. Let faith and curiosity sit together. Then we have is Panchamukha Hanuman temple. Often shows floating stones associated with Ram Setu, that is the porous stones. Symbolism is the point here. Then we have is Gandhamadhana Parvatam, a hillock with a footprint shrine which has a panoramic view of the island. And lastly, we have the Pamban Bridge, that is India's famous sea bridge. So we can catch a train or just the view. So what makes Rameswaram unique? It's a meeting place. Rama and Shiva, Ganga and ocean, mind and surrender, grief and grace. It's alive, not just a monument, a working ritual ecosystem where thousands carry stories of those they loved. It's gentle. Even the toughest pujas are performed with a simple rhythm. Salt wind, conch call, water on the head, a bell, a whisper, Shanti. Maybe that's why people come here after loss. The sea knows how to hold tears without questions. In Rameswaram, you don't forget your dead. You fold them into prayer and keep walking. If this helped you understand the place and its purpose, tell me, what would you like to see next? Kashi in full or the hidden wells of Rameswaram one by one? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you.